Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Mike Quinsey, Channeling His Higher Self, May 7, 2021. In Europe, the COVID-19 virus seems to be in decline, and relaxation of the measures to end its effect are beginning to take place. Free will and karma are in play, so that some souls will have a totally different experience to others. Even a soul's life plan is involved, so you cannot say for certain how things will work out. However, on a greater scale for humanity in general, all will be affected in one way or another, as things cannot return to the way they were before the lockdowns. Many changes are envisaged that in the long run will prove beneficial to everyone. It may not seem so at the moment, but given time you will see the making of a new society that cares for each other and brings more equality into being. For too long a privileged group of people have used their position and wealth to try and create a system that makes all of you subservient to them. Their last attempt has failed, and whilst it will take time to create a fairer society, the intention is present, and it will succeed. There is a plan for humanity that will eventually right the wrongs of recent times, and the promise of a happy and satisfying life. It cannot happen overnight, but the mold has been cast and you will see the signs of the changes mentioned. For too long you have been held back and not allowed to develop in a way that would have lifted up your quality of life. The dark ones have purposefully placed obstacles in your way and created friction between nations, sometimes resulting in wars. You can imagine the harm they cause, and not least of all the cost of human life, the damage to your dwellings and facilities. Matters are changing for the better, but give it time, as centuries of war and the destruction that comes with it cannot be put right overnight. Know that happier times are coming, along with peace and answers to your problems. Eventually, all will live in peace and friendship whilst accepting the difference in views and opinions that add to the great variety and spice of life. Long-standing customs will not change overnight and should be welcomed as part of the character of those involved. Much hinges upon how quickly you can accept each other's differences, and come together as a community, whilst welcoming them as an equal part of the human race. For you who know the future will bring peace to all nations, lays the task of uniting those who are your neighbors regardless of their color or creed. At heart, every soul seeks peace and happiness, and it is destined to come within many of your lives. It is planned, and is being helped by the desires of the people, who desperately want to see a permanent end to disputes and differences that in the past have led to confrontation and hostilities. The mood of the people will enable them to stand up to those who are warmongers and stop their activities. In the past they have played one side against the other and profited from backing the war machine. The people have spoken, and will not tolerate those who believe that might is right. Permanent peace will come for certain as the level of consciousness rises and rejects warlike actions or words. In the midst of chaos we are of the light that will lift people up and bring peace about for everyone. Those of the lower vibrations will have no place in such a future, and will have their own path to follow that will give them another opportunity to rise up through a greater understanding and appreciation of how harmonious life should be. Those dear souls who oversee your lives have never-ending patience and love for you, and are always ready to assist when you call for their help. There are many unseen helpers who help you follow your life plan and arrange opportunities accordingly. Many of you have reached a level of evolution that enables you to rise up with the increasing vibrations and continue to do so all of the way to ascension. In doing so you are also helping those who follow you and can learn from your example. We salute and bless those of you who hold your heads up high, and with determination march ever onwards, prepared to face whatever obstacles are placed in your way. You are the ones creating a path that others can follow and are to be thanked for your resolute intentions to drive ever forward. It should be comforting to know that you will not have to spend any future lives in the lower vibrations. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. This message comes through my higher self, my God self, and every soul has the same connection to God. In love and light. Mike Quinsey. Dear friends, the COVID-19 virus appears to be still rampant in many countries, and I personally have not heard anything to suggest its actual part in the deaths taking place. It therefore seems to me that this message from Cryon is vital and could be instrumental in bringing the pandemic to a quicker end. Here is the main crux of the message, and should you wish to read it fully, use the Chiron heading as below. I have a more detailed extract that you may wish to read, and if you let me know by email I will send you a copy of the single page. Cryon. 2020. Some virus truths for you to consider. Extract from the above message. COVID-19 is just a flu that you may describe as having never been seen. Most of you have a robust immune system, but those who don't will have one that overreacts to the virus. You might say that what is killing humans today is their own immune system, not the virus. The virus will take it to a certain level and then the immune system, which has never seen this before, overreacts and can cause death. If you can encapsulate, condense or compress that immune system, so it will not overreact, this flu will never kill another human. Website, treeofthegoldenlight.com